What'd you think of Gardner last night, huh?
I thought he played good. He brings a lot of energy to everything he does.
He certainly does. I'll tell you, he's caught my eye, and obviously last year helped with all of that. How did Gardner Minshew wind up on your radar screen to begin with, Coach?
Well, we were looking for a quarterback, and we didn't have anybody that had ever started a game before. And Gardner had bounced around, but you get a sense of whoever's transferring or looking for a team type of thing. And he played at East Carolina, and he split time with a guy that had transferred there from Duke. We liked him better than the Duke guy, and but they both split time. The Duke guy, the Duke guy was a big guy with strong arm, all that, and then, so then about the time we sort out that we want to recruit him, he'd committed to Alabama, and so we figured we'd call him anyway because we knew we threw it more than Alabama did, and so we called him up and said, hey, you want to hold a clipboard at Alabama or you want to lead the nation in passing? And he came to Washington State.
Is that how you put it? Did you really put it that way to him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not a beat around the bush guy.
That's right. So are you guys kindred spirits? Would you say that's an appropriate way to describe your relationship?
No, we had a lot in common. There's no question about it. We definitely had a lot in common, and you have to think with him, he's a very tough guy and he's fearless. So he was a great guy to coach and a great guy to have on your team.
Did you hear the story that he hammered his hand to purposely break it and maybe get himself a medical redshirt year? Did you hear about that story?
Yeah, he did. He didn't quite break his hand, but yeah, he tried to.
Well,
yeah, he told the story. It's funny because we had a deal where during camp we'll have some of the guys talk to the team and talk about their background or whatever, and he told that story to the whole team.
Well, what'd you think of it?
Well, and I mean, by then I'd known him a little bit, and I mean, I know it sounds strange, but after you know Gardner for not too long of a period of time, that really doesn't surprise you that much.
Well, NFL fans are kind of getting introduced to him bit by bit, Coach, including one moment that my compadre from NFL Network, Mike Garafalo, reported that he was spotted in the away locker room in Houston last Sunday stretching in just a jockstrap. Is that something that he did up in Washington State too?
Yeah, he'd do that, have the headband on and the aviator glasses on, and like after a game, music full blast. I don't know if it was dancing or running in place, some combination of both, but aviator glasses, headband, and just letting it rip,
And the NFL Network, Fox cameras were trained on the crowd too, Coach Leach, and we're getting to meet Gardner Minshew the first as well. It appears the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, huh?
Oh, no, his dad's outstanding. And now, a lot of these guys, professional athletes, college athletes, I mean, the kid gets like bigger, stronger than the father. No. Gardner's dad could whip Gardner. There ain't no question about it. Flint Minshew could whip Gardner, and I mean, he actually, his dad looks like he could play too.
He definitely does.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.